Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Karishma and this channel is all about learning English. Learning a language is not a talent but a skill which can be developed by practice only. If I talk about Indians, they speak multiple languages. So learning English is not a difficult task for them if one is consistent with it. See, if I talk about grammar or vocabulary, that can be learned with reading books or watching movies. But if you want to become fluent in speaking, you have to practice speaking with someone. This is really important. You have to create your own environment for learning English. So Cambly is the application which provides one-on-one tutors from all over the world like USA, Canada, where you can practice with them and improve your speaking skills. Cambly sessions are especially useful for those people who can read, write but cannot speak fluently. You can choose from various options like business English, IELTS or personality development. Tutors on Cambly are very friendly and they will help you to improve your weak areas without any kind of judgment. There is this offer going on in Cambly, that Black Friday offer, where you will get 50% of discount as well as free gifts worth rupees 2500, but that is for the 6 month of subscription. Secondly, you can use my promo code, that is 50 Karishma. I will mention the link in the description box. So if you will use this promo code, you will get directly 50% off on any of their courses. So yeah, without any further delay, let's start the conversation. Thank you.
Now you will hear me properly because actually there was this issue with my Wi-Fi.
Okay, brilliant. I can hear you perfectly well. Okay, I'm going to say that again. I'm going to try and pronounce your name. Is it Karishma?
Yeah, this is Karishma. Absolutely right.
Brilliant. Okay, that's one up for me. Brilliant. Okay, well, I'll introduce myself. My name's Paul. I was born in London in the UK. So, excuse me, I'm a native English speaker, but I've been living in Indonesia now for 7 years. I'm married to my wife and we own a coffee shop and a karaoke bar. So what do you
Okay.
do? Yeah, it's good. It's
Uh,
good
my
fun.
my name is Karishma. I am from India.
Okay.
I am staying in Gurgaon, which is in Haryana. But actually, I was born and brought up in New Delhi, which is the capital of India. So
Okay.
presently, by profession, I am an advocate, a lawyer, you can say, and
Okay.
I'm a married woman. I have a kid who is 4 years old now, and I'm also running a YouTube channel.
Okay. Right. Okay. That's good. Okay. So what do you do? What is the content of your YouTube channel?
And the content is all about English, that how I am learning English. I am just sharing the modes and methods which I am using to improve my communication skills as well as to become fluent in this language. This is what I'm sharing with my audience. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And are you recording us now?
Sorry. Yes.
You're recording us now for your YouTube channel. Okay
It
then.
is
Brilliant.
automatically recorded by the Cambly, the application, and yeah, this will surely going to post on my YouTube channel by today only.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe you could actually give me your YouTube channel so I could have a look at all the hard work that you're doing. Would that be okay?
Sure, it is in the name of Karishma Chauhan. You can note
Sure.
down the spelling.
Oh,
Karishma, Karishma, Chauhan.
Chaushn. Yeah. Oh,
Chan.
okay. Can you have a look
No,
in
it's
the?
wrong. It's
Sorry.
wrong.
Can you type that for me, please?
Sure, I will type it for
Oh,
you.
thank you so much.
Karishma Chauhan. If you will put this name in YouTube,
Yeah.
how to
Okay.
how to
Brilliant.
go back?
Okay, I will certainly get on there and give you a like and subscribe because I'd like to learn how you're learning English and how you're getting on learning your English. So,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. So, you say that you are a lawyer in India. Yes, is that right?
Yes, Right.
Okay, and how long have you been practicing as a lawyer?
I have been practicing for almost 2 years now, and
Okay,
my expertise in IPR, intellectual property rights.
right. Okay, so you deal with sort of property deals and not somebody who's in court for doing something bad.
No,
Okay, good. Okay, so is this your first time using Cambly?
no, this is my second time that I am using cambly.
Right, okay. And what did you do on your first lesson, or was that just an introductory lesson?
It was really a good conversation. There was the person from Thailand, and he was so funny.
Right.
I just enjoyed that conversation, and you won't believe that my audience too enjoyed that conversation.
Ah, brilliant. Okay, excellent. All right. Okay. Well, we'll try and keep this one interesting for you as well, then, Charisma. Okay. So, did you do any lesson plans on Cambly last time, or did you just do what I like to do and just have a free talk so I can listen to how well you pronounce things and you do your sentences?
Yes, actually, he used to ask me a few questions related to like there are different questions he used to ask me, and he asked me, and I just replied in my normal language.
Okay, okay, brilliant. Okay, well, we can carry on that. So, how many countries have you been to outside of India?
No one. I have never been to any country.
Okay, so you've not been traveling yet. Okay, but is traveling something that you would like to do in the future?
Yeah, I would surely like to do in the future if I will get chance. Obviously, I will surely gonna do that. But obviously, till now, I did not get any chance to visit like any other country other than
Uh,
India.
Right, okay, that's okay. A lot of people haven't travelled, but I think if you do start to travel, your English will be good enough to actually communicate with people along the way. Everybody has a different accent when they're speaking English as a foreign language, and your accent is quite understandable. So good, Charisma. But if you had the chance to go anywhere in the world, money wasn't a problem or visas weren't a problem, where do you think you would like to go?
I would like to explore Paris, Dubai, and there are many countries
Okay,
in my
okay.
yeah.
Okay, when I was younger, I travelled around Europe a lot. So I've been to most of the countries in Europe. As I got older, I've now started to explore Southeast Asia. I've been to many of the countries here, but you mentioned Paris. What is it in Paris that you would like to go and visit?
There is nothing special. Obviously, I've never been there, but one or two of my friends visit like Paris. So they just tell me that it's an amazing country. You should like must visit once in your lifetime and all. Okay, one more thing I would like to ask you. Have you ever been to India?
I haven't been to India, okay, not yet, but I'm traveling around Asia now. I think my next trip will be to Vietnam, and after that, I would like to go to Japan. But I would like to go to
Okay.
India. But I had one experience where I was in India for 24 hours. I was at the airport at Mumbai, and I thought that I would be able to get out and explore Mumbai for 24 hours, but I
Okay.
couldn't get out of the airport because of visas. So
Okay.
I literally booked the trip and then went the next day and didn't really look into what I needed to actually be able to go out of the airport. So unfortunately, I spent 24 hours in Mumbai airport, which, yes, I was in India, but no, I
Okay.
didn't get the chance to actually have a
To
look
explore.
around. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
Which is a little bit of a shame because that was a long time, 24 hours in the airport. There wasn't really anything to do.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay.
Okay.
So you also mentioned Dubai. Um, what would you like to go and visit in Dubai?
Dubai, I have heard that there is like jewelry is very affordable price
Right,
we can get in
okay.
Dubai. So I thought, why not
Okay.
use it?
Of
Yeah,
of course. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Women love jewelry. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. All
obviously,
right.
especially the Indians. Yeah, Indians love jewelry.
I
Whenever they
know.
go out for any party, they just want to put on so many jewelries on them so that they look beautiful or something like that.
Yes, yeah. I've seen that. I used to stay in a place called Penang in Malaysia, and it
Okay.
had a very big Indian community there, and it had a very big Chinese community. And when the
Okay.
Indians had Diwali, or the big celebrations, they would all be dressed in gold. In fact, I've never seen so much gold on so many people. It was very lovely, and of course, very beautiful ladies as well. Okay, so how long have you been learning English?
I have been learning English from last 1.5 years.
Wow.
Initially, when I was started, I was doing it individually. I was not associated with any kind of application or something. Initially, I have started from YouTube by listening YouTube videos. And thereafter, I feel that I should start speak because unless I will speak, I won't be able to learn this language. So I download few a free application in my phone and I just start talking with like few people, the few other learners, and this is how I have learned this language. Still, I'm not perfect. I did a lot of grammar mistake while speaking. Also, I missed so many preposition, conjunction somewhere here and there. I did a lot of mistake, but still, I have joined this application, so I thought now I may improve. I
Right.
have been
Okay.
this Cambly from last 1 month. I think I took one session, but this is my second session, and I have booked my like 7 or 8 sessions already with Cambly.
Okay. Brilliant. Because it's a good idea to speak to a lot of different tutors on Cambly
Yes,
because then
yes.
you'll get different accents. You'll get the
Accent.
American accent, the English accent. Yeah, yeah. So good idea. Can I just say, Krishma, for only learning English after 1.5 years, it is of a very high standard. So well done for that. But also, do you also watch films to help you speak English as well? Do
Which
you watch?
films?
Well, American movies. I I used to live in
Okay.
Thailand, and
Okay.
I had a lot of Thai friends that used to speak with an American accent, and I said,
Okay.
"How come you've got an American accent when you're Thai and it's the English language?" They say, "Well, we didn't have classes in school, so we learnt it from watching films and using the Thai subtitles." So then they would
Right.
look, so they would look at it, and then obviously, but what happened was because they were copying or mimicking what they'd
Yes.
heard on the screen, they were actually speaking with an American accent, which was quite good. Okay, but
Okay.
what I'm going to do after the lesson, Krishma, I've got a list of podcasts. Do you know what podcasts are?
Yeah, I know podcast.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Well, I've got a list. I think it's about 14 podcasts, and it's specifically designed to help you learn English, but not only that,
Okay.
help you improve your English. So I'm going to
Okay.
send you that. There may be something that is good for you, and there may be not, but I think there probably will. So have a look through it, and then just practice from there. All right. Okay.
No.
So have you got any questions for me about English, Krishma?
There is no such question as far, but yeah, I would like to tell you one thing that
Yeah.
yes, I have also learned this language by watching films. I used to watch Netflix movies and web series, keep the subtitle on, and yeah, sometime if the like audio is in Hindi, even though like I keep the subtitle on in English so that I can correlate the words that what is the Hindi meaning and what is the English meaning. So this is how I have improved this language. So yeah, these days movies are helping us to improve our English language, to be frank. So yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, yeah, it's a very, very, very good idea. So, while you're in India and certainly at work, do you get chance to practice your English with any other clients or any other work colleagues? Do you
Yes.
get a chance to practice?
Yes, I am daily getting chance to speak with my clients because I have to deal with the clients from like Chennai. Chennai is the like state where many people speak English only because either they speak their regional language, which is Telugu, which is not, understand by me. So they used to
Right.
communicate
Okay.
in English. So I used to communicate in English with them. So this is how like my English practice has done at the same time.
Right.
Also, whenever sometime when I go to court, I have to give my presentation in front of judge sometimes. So that too in English. So this is how my practice is like done. Yeah.
Okay, all right, well, brilliant. Okay, I've got another few suggestions for you. I'm going to send you the list of podcasts, which then
Okay.
will help you. But also, do you have to write emails or write reports in English at all?
I have to write few emails, not reports, not really work hard on writing skills, but yes, I have to draft emails on daily basis because I have to send like quotation, proposal of my work to my clients. So
Right.
as per the conversation, whatever we had the conversation with client, we used to write like emails accordingly and then we have to send them. So yeah.
Okay, and do you use any programs that are available on the internet to actually help with your grammar? Do you use anything, or
Yes.
do you just
Um,
write it?
No, yes, I am very lucky that I have got one of my subscribers as a tutor. The person, he saw my passion on YouTube and he was like very curious to teaches me. So he started teaching me a grammar portion, and this is how I have learned a little bit grammar from him only. The whole credit of learning my grammar goes to him because earlier, if you watch my videos like 3 months ago, you will find so many mistakes in my conversation, so many. But now the number of my mistakes are getting reduced because of him. So I'm very lucky to have that person in my life, and he's teaching me really well. That is free of cost. He's not charging any money from me or something
Ah,
like that. So yeah,
that's really good. Yeah, yeah. A lot of teachers teach. It's not really for the money. It's to help other people
help
to
other people.
overcome. Yeah, yeah. Okay, but if you have a look in the message box there, I've just named a
Yeah.
program in there that you can actually take your email. So whatever you've written, okay, you can upload it to the place that I've just given you there. Okay, and what it will do is it will then perfect everything for you. It will do any spelling mistakes for you, punctuation, and help you with the grammar as well. So I think if you start using this when you are doing the emails, you can check your emails, and then someone like you will learn very quickly. Okay, that's the right way to write that. That's the right way to that. But if you have a look at that, that will help you greatly, I think. Okay,
Uh,
I'm interested in food in India. I don't know whether you're aware, but in the UK, probably the most popular foods are Chinese food and Indian food. Okay,
okay.
now I've had Chinese food in the UK, but then I also had Chinese food in Penang, where it's traditional Chinese food, and it was very,
Okay.
very different. What are the most popular foods in your region of India?
Okay, to be frank, the specialty of India is that like we get like mixed food items. We have different states, and every state has its own specialty. For example, if I talk about like Gujarat, then there is some other different kind of food, and if I talk about like Delhi, there is some different kind of food. However, I am in Delhi, so I got like multiple different kinds of foods at one place because Delhi is the hub, like, and we get everything we want. I especially, but if you talk about me, I love Chinese food. I am a good
Right,
like big
okay.
fan of Chinese food. Yeah, I don't know why it tastes so good. I
Th-
love it.
they- well, there's many flavors, and also what
Yes,
can happen in Asia is they like their food very, very spicy. Now, I
yeah,
know with the Indian food, okay, it is
Indian food,
spicy, it's hot, but it's made up of many different spices, and the
spices.
taste are
Yes,
really, really tasty. But certainly in Thailand and Indonesia, where I live now, they use a lot
okay,
of just chili. So sometimes
okay.
you can eat a dish and the first mouthful will taste really nice, but then after the second or third mouthful, you can't really taste anything because the chili has
Because
just taken your
of
mouth away, and then So I can eat it. I will be sweating and trying to eat,
Oh
but
my God.
yeah, that's it.
Actually,
But
India is also famous for spicy foods, but it's not like that spicy that you will not get another taste. Like
yeah,
Indian food is really tasty. It's not only about the chilies, it's all about the different kind of spices we mix together and make something like a sweet, like a good dish. So I like
yes,
Indian food, North Indian foods. North Indian foods I really like because they are actually healthy. It made of
yeah,
like pulses and from like rice, and it's very healthy food. North Indian food, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
That's
I love it.
yeah, yeah. What I love food from all around the world. We don't really have a national dish in the UK. We don't have a style of food that everybody eats. I think, like I said, the style of food that people mostly eat is Chinese and Indian food. But I think, I don't know, I think there's only one thing that everybody relates to England is fish and chips. Have you heard of that?
No.
Okay, that's probably the most famous food in the UK. It was eaten during the war, especially. But
Okay.
it's just we normally get a big bit of cod. It's covered in like batter, and we have chips with that. So again to English people, yes, it's we can eat it because we're used to eating it. But I think if someone from a different country came over and said, "Can I have some of your delicious fish and chips?" They would eat it and they'd be like, okay, uh, was that it? Because it's got no real flavour. I know you can put sauces on it and things like that, but it's not really like, for instance, if I eat an Indian curry and it's made by someone who's a really experienced chef, you get a different flavours all in your mouth at the same time.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the English palate doesn't really sort of do anything like that. Oh, I know. Another one that we eat is a Sunday roast dinner, which would be
Okay.
you'd have meat, vegetables, and potato, and it would all be roasted in the oven. Now,
Oh,
excuse me, that is really tasty. You've got a lot of different flavors in that, and everybody looks forward to a Sunday for their sort of like Sunday roast. But yeah, I think that's probably about the only dishes we have.
okay.
Excuse me. Take a drink of water. Okay, so within your job, okay, what would you say is the hardest part of your job? What I'm trying to do here, Charisma, is I normally listen for pronunciation errors while I'm
Oh,
talking to people. So that's what I'm trying to do with you. At the moment, I haven't really found any. So I'm going to try and get you to speak a little bit more just so I can actually hear how good you are at English. Is that okay?
I'm
Hello?
sorry, I could not hear you because of I was getting a call and that is why I just could
Ah,
not hear
okay.
the last
Okay, okay.
part.
Okay, yeah, what I do is I try to make my students talk a lot. Okay, I like to talk 30% and I like my students to talk 70%. But what that does is it allows me to listen for any pronunciation errors, or if you're not ending your sentences right, or you've got too many words in your sentences. So I just want you to talk a little bit more because as yet I haven't actually heard any pronunciation errors. So,
Oh.
what is the most difficult part of your job?
To be frank, there is no difficulties in my job. But earlier, when I used to work with like a law firm, it's been like I worked with a law firm for 5 years. That time, I found difficulty to commute, not communicate, difficulty to commute to the office because it's like we had to travel via metro and there was so much rush. But as of now, I have my own degree. I am an advocate. I can do work from home. So yeah, we have virtual
Ah,
hearing. Yeah, we have
right.
virtual hearings. So we can attend hearing by sitting at home in my laptop. So it's very easy for me. Second thing, I am doing marketing part also, like my own self. So I used to talk with a lot of clients. That is also through home. You can do it. You don't need to go really out of your house, or you don't need to go anywhere, to be frank. My work is that kind that I can manage everything through home. So that is really good part about my job. As such,
Right.
I cannot see anything bad. And the third thing, like I'm doing YouTube is also a kind of job that I can do it like sitting at home, because I have to make videos, and that is obviously by sitting home. I just need to record them. Yeah, there is one a little very little difficulty I face during working. That is my kid. He always come between during my videos and interrupt. Even though, even like whenever I'm talking to like you, if for example I'm talking to you right now, he is in the school. But if assume if he would be here, he will not let us talk like peacefully. He will always
Right.
come and interrupt. Always come and interrupt. So that is a kind of a little disturbance, or you can say
Oh,
interruption. He
okay,
creates,
okay.
yeah. Otherwise,
But
everything is perfect.
okay, but that's good, I think, because it shows he's actually interested in what you're doing. And are you, Karishma, trying to teach him English as well? How
He
old is
speak
he?
English. He speak already. Speak. He speaks.
Uh,
Sorry.
Okay, that's really really good. Yeah, I think it is important to learn English because it is sort of like an international language now. So I think the younger you can teach your children to speak, the better. I mean, you can see the Indonesian flag here. I've been here for a long time now, but
Okay.
I'm old, Krishma. Okay, I'm like 50 years old, and I think when you get older, you don't learn as fast as you would if you were a young person. So, yes, I
You're
can
right.
have little conversations. Hello, how are you? Where are you going? What have you been? What have you been doing? I can do that. But then, because I have little conversations, they will then go into a great big long conversation with a lot of vocabulary that I don't know. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I have to try and sort of like admit that I don't thing. But I think that's very good that you've actually taught him. Did you teach him, or did was that down to the
I teach
school?
him. I
Okay,
teach
yeah.
personally. I start talking to him when he was 2.5 years old. So by the age of 4, also I introduced him with the like English channels, English cartoons and all. So by listening, he started speaking as well. The third thing is that he got like good English school, English medium school. So in his school, everyone is like communicating in English only. It is like compulsory that they have to communicate in English. So this is how he is learning, and he can speak like I am speaking. Yeah, I have few videos on my channel with him, the conversation with
Okay.
him in English, and
Uh,
if you will see him, he is just amazing. He's so naughty.
aren't they all? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that's quite good that you said that. Is because he's at a school where they do actually practice English. A lot of my
Yes,
students who learn English as a second language in Asia, for example, um, the schools they will concentrate on grammar, vocabulary, uh, writing, and reading, but what they don't actually practice is speaking.
speaking, which is
So
really important,
it's probably one of the most important things
most
because
important.
if you can speak English sort of day by day English, that's where you will be learning a little bit extra, a little bit extra, a little bit extra.
Yes,
So unfortunately, I think that curriculum in Asia is not as good as it could be. But when I do speak to them, it's sort of a very quick thing that they will actually learn how to speak because they'll imagine what they've written down. And yeah, so that's good that he speaks English in school. All right, okay, we've got about a minute 30 left. Okay, what would you say is the most difficult thing about learning English as a second language?
The difficult thing is that we did not get proper environment of English. We have to create our own environment. We have to create our surroundings in English by ourselves. Nobody is gonna help you in that way because we have this society where all speaks Hindi, the mother tongue, but no one speaks English. But yes, if we go to office on a professional front, many of like my like co co-workers or employees, they start communication in English, but not really at home. So we have like this is kind of difficulty we face. So this is why that is why I have downloaded few applications, or that is why I joined Cambly, because now I'm getting chance to improve my language, to listen others, like how they speak. You know, generally what happen, people learn from imitating. For example, you are speaking an accent. If I'm talking to you for like 15 or 20 minutes, I have been learning a few things from you as well. The way of your pronunciation, it's absolutely different. The accent is absolutely different, not pronunciation. So yeah, this is how I will improve now. And also one more thing I would like to do, you just please correct myself wherever I goes wrong, like
I
in
will,
grammar portion.
yes, I will
But
certainly do
please
that.
not
We've got
correct
to go
me.
though. We've run out of time now, but